So we can go cool or we can go warm, and we just move this slider around back and forth. These are really nice canvas LED lights. In this video, I'm going to kind of show you what you get in the box, basic install instructions, and then show how it actually works with your phone app. Now, before I get to that, I want to point out a few really important things. First thing I want to mention is I did get these for free so I could do this video review. The other thing I want to mention is I did run into a problem installing this. And here's what you need to know before you buy this to know if you're going to run into the same problem. You can see that this is about an inch thick. Now, on a new home install, or if you're just replacing existing canvas light, this isn't going to be a problem because you're not going to have anything in the ceiling to get in the way of this. In my case, however, I was trying to use these to replace existing lights. Now, the problem with that is I had junction boxes on top, and the junction boxes were connected to joists. Now, the problem with that is that this part would hit up against the joist, so I couldn't actually put it in the ceiling. So you do need to be aware, if you're hoping to replace existing lights that are connected to junction boxes, you might have to come up with something really creative to get it to work. The other thing I want to point out is the wiring here. Now, it has these quick connectors, which I love, and they work really well, but you'll notice that there's only connection for one other wire going into here. So if you want to run these lights in series, you're going to have to come up with some other solution on your own to get that to work. This is what a 12 pack looks like. Here is my hand for scale. This is pretty massive box, actually. Oh, cool. So it comes in two sides, 2, 4, 6, and then 6 over here as well. And then you've got the junction boxes here. All right, let's have a look at the light first. So to put it up, you just put the tabs up, then you throw it through the sheetrock, and that will stay in place. And then you've got a barrel plug, and it has locking on it. So if you look at the junction box, then you can lock the barrel plug when you plug it in. So really, really easy to put together, and this is kind of what it looks like before it's installed. And then here's the junction box. So this is cool. So you got the locking barrel plug, and then you've got the quicker easy connectors. So if you mess up, which I would never ever mess up, then you can actually just flip this switch and pull the wires out, and you can move it around really, really easy. So I like these connectors. And of course, before you install, you'll want to pop out one of these sides, move your wires through there, connect it in here, and tuck everything away. That's about 5.5 inches. So I've got this fantastic light. Turns out I don't actually like it, so today I'm going to replace it with this canvas LED. Let's hope it looks nicer. I'm pretty sure it will. First thing we want to do is go ahead and turn off the circuit breaker so that we don't have to worry about power. I'm gonna go do that now. All right, the circuit breaker is off, so there is no power, but fortunately I've got this handy dandy beefy portable power station. I'm gonna go ahead, turn on all the lights, and it is a million times brighter in here now. All right, so to hook up the wiring, make sure you punch out one of the sides first. And then this is really easy. You just fold these tabs out, and then white to white, black to black, yellow to ground. And then once you've got that, you can hook this up, put all this stuff inside, then put it inside the ceiling, and then put this in here. You can see you can do color or white. We'll go ahead and go to white. So we can go cool or we can go warm, and we just move this slider around back and forth. And then you can also set the brightness level here. So if we want it warm and very dim, we can do that. If we want it more bright, we can do that as well. So we can do colors. So it's got some default colors, and we can add our own, look like that, plus boom. So we can add our own colors in here, and then we just move this and change to the colors. So around Christmas time, if you want, you can make it green or red. That's going to be a lot of fun. So schedule, this is what I am excited about. We can create a schedule. Hey Google, turn on the basement living room light. And it is red. I really like these lights. I like the app. I use the Smart Life app for a lot of things, and it's nice that you can group these together. You can set schedules and timers. So in the morning, you could have these come on really dim so that you're not straining your eyes when you wake up. Another cool feature about these is you can have a default for when it turns on. You could either say, use whatever the last setting was. So when you turn the light on, whatever it used to be, it will turn on. Or you can say, no matter what, turn on this setting. So if you always want it to be a cool light, and say you have a party one night and you change the colors, then you turn off the lights, you can turn it back on and it will always go back to whatever default you set. That's really nice. I'm really bummed that these don't work that well for my house because I want to install these everywhere. But you do need to be aware, if you're installing this right next to a joist, this might get in the way. Other than that, these lights are really, really nice.